St. Martin, our people, we have to work together, you know. So moving forward,
You just need to get back to basics, and from there you could see everything.
Do not settle for less in life. And entrepreneurship is the best way to go. Working for yourself, 2 thumbs up. A blessed and wonderful good afternoon to all my amazing St. Martin family and our SOS family all around the world. Welcome to your program, Strictly Business. Yes, 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 yes. It's another year and the boys are here in the building on the best station in the world, SOS Radio 95.9 FM. 2020, we here, we made it. We're in the land of the living, and we thank the Almighty God for that. A special shout out to all the loyal listeners throughout the years that we've been here, to all the loyal fans, to all the loyal supporters. You know, we love you. We appreciate you guys very, very, very much. We just want to wish everyone a prosperous, productive, and you know, a happy 2020. Whatever you decide to do, be positive about it, focus, you know, and strive for greatness this year. Before we get started, of course, we'd like to shout out and thank all our sponsors that make this program possible. So if you want to do some great grocery shopping today or during the week, you got to go and visit the #1 supermarket located right down the Illidge Road. It's the Aki Supermarket for all your grocery shopping needs today. We also got the Supreme Supermarket located in the corner of Arch Road, Hispaniola Road #1. If you're in that area, Arch Road, you can go and visit the Supreme Supermarket as well. Now, if you want to get that fresh haircut for the entire year, you want to look sharp. It's a barbershop, it's a salon. You got to go and visit the Los Mejores Barbershop located right there on the Illidge Road for that fresh haircut for the ladies, for the guys, also for the children. And for this whole year, if you want to watch some movies, you want to sit back, you want to relax, you know, you want to make some time with the family, stay off the busy road, you want to think movies, you got to think the Video Block #1 spot located right there in French Quarter. For all the latest movies, get them on USB, on DVD, on your hard drive, on your smartphone, your laptop, whatever you want. Video Block got you hooked up. If you want 30 movies, the only place you can get 30 movies for only $30. If you're thinking movies, think the Video Block. Open Monday to Saturday, 5:30 p.m. until 10 p.m. Also like the time Bolchan's located right there on Front Street for all your home entertainment systems, surround sounds, your laptop, computers. Thank you so much, Bolchan's. Also like to thank GEBE, our water and electricity company. Thank you so much, GB. And for all your apartments or commercial spaces, #1 place to call for this year is J&J Properties. Give them a call at 588-1216. That is J&J Properties, 588-1216. You want some delicious food? We got some spots for you as well. We got Jerky's Tiki Hut, located right there on the Illidge Road for some great tasting barbecue chicken and ribs. We also got Jerky's Tiki Hut by the Plaza Casino. Not forgetting right there on the Pondville, we got Fat Boy Jimmy, the original. And also we got Stasha's Restaurant, located right next to Aki Supermarket for some great tasting food. Give Stasha's Restaurant a call at 550-9108 or 524-9834. And if you're over the hill, we also got Caribbean Jerky's, located right across the Megaplex Cinemas. Last but not least, you're looking for a great car for a great affordable price, you got to call Clean Car Rental. Give them a call today at 588-1216. That is Clean Car Rental, 588-1216. That's it for our sponsors. I got the fellas in the house for the year. We're ready to kick off the program. Brother Juni, what's happening?
Morning, brother. How you doing, man?
I'm blessed, bro.
Happy New Year to you.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to you. All the best, my brother.
Absolutely.
You know, happy to see you. You look fresh.
Yeah, man.
You look fresh.
I don't get a fresh haircut for the year already.
Yeah.
On.
Yeah. How was your Christmas, New Year's?
Nice.
Brother?
No complaints on my side, man.
I
Spend it awesome.
Yeah, it was great, right? We're back on it again the 6th of January. No, today's what? The
5th,
5th, right? The
yes.
5th, yes. We're back on the 5th, and you know, the seniors also in the house.
Yes,
with us
sir.
today.
The seniors gracing us with his presence today as well. That's awesome.
You know, a lot of things.
That is awesome. Senior, shout out to the people. 2020, we here.
Well, I want to start by giving God, giving God grace. That's I gotta start by doing that. To give God grace, we acknowledge His presence, and we ask Him for His guidance.
Senior looking sharp to you.
I'm trying my best.
Nice. Nice, looking fresh.
Yeah, as I said, you know, it's not my work. It's not my work. You ask God to help you everything that you do. Just, you know, if you're well, if you're sick, if you're striving, if you're going through problems, just stick with God. Stick there. You're going to be fine. You know, going through illness is no easy thing. I know friends right now that are going through illness and holding on to faith while ill. It's not easy. But we give thanks.
Absolutely.
We give thanks. I am very thankful I'm back here with you boys. I had a safe flight last night. We came in safe, we landed safe, and we drove safely here.
Right.
So we give thanks to those things. And you young fellas looking well. Y'all are really, you know what pleases me most right now? I must say this. I taught school from 1983 to 1988 at British College. And it does me well when I call sometimes top positions, top positions, and you hear some name. Don't I know that name? Oh, my name Rolex, you teach me back in such and such and such and such. What I'm trying to say about that is not about me. It's about the youth that is taking over. See? The young people, and for some reason last year, this year, and next year, this year, God Spare Life, it has taken up a revolution. It has taken up a speed. The old lions got to move aside. That this is just what it is. I went to a rally last night with my son, and they had a rally in Dutch Quarter. Rather impressive. I heard the old horse, because William is, I would call it one of the old horses, speak, and very impressed. The only reason you should keep a whole horse around is one that performed. Okay? I worked with William in the executive council. The guy's a workhorse. Right? The guy is a workhorse.
When I heard yesterday, Brian, boy, that he stayed out of government from 1999 to 2010, my brother, that's remarkable. And then he referred to someone that was in leadership for so many years, Brian, and nothing, and I was like, wow. And then he said before 1999, he did Belvedere, he did something.
95 I was in government again.
Yes.
That guy built houses and roads and night late paving roads. Now
Great, it's great. You didn't come out yesterday.
No.
Yeah.
There are really two horses that are neck and neck where that is concerned, is with the Marlon and Theo Helliger. Those two guys, you could sit down and talk bad about them all day today. We could spend the rest of the day, we could talk bad about both. But when we compare ourselves to each other, none of us see none good. Because none of us could throw the first step.
Right.
Okay? So let's get that out of the way. So what do we celebrate? We celebrate people at work. We celebrate achievements. When you look at William has achieved. When you look at Theo has achieved. Those men have achieved, period. They are, I would call the old horses that are nearing the stage where I am, which means advising. That's one group. You have another group, and this group big, that has done absolutely nothing for this country. I told my son just now, some of them should be locked up. I don't want to call their names, they know who they are. Some of these guys really should be locked up, and you should throw away the key for a while.
Wow.
Collected the collected
Taxpayers' money.
Your money, Brian.
My brother, when we go to pay taxes, we are business people, and we pay taxes. It's hard hard-earned money that you have to put on that table for the tax collector.
Give you a share.
You gotta make your share. The tax collectors look at you straight in the eye. Give me mine. You see? So that money is holy money because it's money that was worked for. And for you to sit down in Parliament years, mind you, voter, I'm talking to you, voter, for certain people to sit in government years and they can't show you a rock that they moved. Just talk. Oh Lord, by talk, they could talk your head off. Do you understand me? You see?
Lip service.
Yes, they could give you a lot of lip service.
Roundabout, Brian.
Yes, sir. They got
Then-
track records to that.
Then we have the young group coming in.
Yeah.
Even among that young group, they have a group that you could see that they will work. Let's call a Rolando name. Let's call Jurendi name.
Yeah.
Let's call Chris name.
Yeah.
Let's call
Hardwell.
Ardwell name. You could see this young group. My thing is that's a good group because they're young, but they have achievements already under their belt. And then you have the group of young ones that are asking for a chance. Well, that's the public decision. That's not my decision. But what I'm telling you, those three groups, the old group that has performed, the old group that didn't do nothing, and they don't deserve your vote, period. Because when people come to your house, you're going to ask them, what have you done for me lately? What have you done for St. Martin? Why should I vote for you? For you to collect $10,000? That's all they're looking for? A lot of them, that's all they're looking for, Brian. That's all. Believe me, a lot of those candidates, all they want is that salary.
Wow, they're looking for a payday.
They're looking for a good payday. Okay? When they go on the street, if you take some of them and you put them out on the street, they can't get minimum loan. They can't raise a minimum pay. But in Parliament, they could get $10,000 a jacket, a car, and when they travel, they get $400 a day. That's right, $400 a day. You go away for 10 days, it's $4,000. You get a cash. That's outside of your salary. Okay? So, my role this morning here, I came back to vote, naturally. I'm going to vote.
Okay.
And yes, I'm going to back a candidate. Okay? Eventually you'll find out who. But that's not, all of that is not important. What is important is that a voter realize you have a very, very important weapon in your hand. Don't play with it.
Yeah.
Don't just vote for Junior because Junior is a nice guy.
Those days done.
Yeah,
Yeah.
those days are
Those
over.
days over.
Yeah.
Voting for a nice guy.
Yeah.
Voting for a family member. Those days done.
Yeah.
The state of the country,
We
we
can't
need
afford
more.
that.
Yeah.
We can't afford that.
Yeah.
See, I just came from Curacao, and my brother, and my dear listeners, it brings tears to my eyes to see what incompetent politicians can do.
Oh, my.
My son was there. My son
But it's
was
very surprising. I'm still wondering, Brian, my father also. Elections in Curacao is 2021. Brian, I really want to see what people in Curacao is going to vote. Because this government, Brian, in Curacao is absolutely bogus. This thing
They're
is
horrible.
horrible. I mean, the country, Brian, Curacao is a country that has a lot to offer.
A lot of
You've been
potential.
there.
Yeah.
tremendous.
Yeah.
Beautiful country, beaches can't done, Brian. You know, and it's like for example, Brian, you have a business, a potential business, but you don't know what to do with it. And that is what's happening in Curacao.
Okay.
They have the country, but they don't know what to do with it. They're focusing on the things they don't have to focus on.
Okay.
The little business Curacao have, which is Turkey Pan, they want to mess with our business.
So the problem is like you have so
Right.
we have
Trucks
Sell
selling
foods,
food
yeah.
and stuff.
The little thing business that Curacao alive today,
They want to squeeze them.
they want to squeeze them.
one of them had up some lights.
They tell the guy, I sit down with the guy and I don't
Oh,
I
you
start
you
with-
you
yeah.
know you know him
I
personally.
sit down with the guy, I tell him, Brian, you want to have, a feedback on what is the management in Curacao, what's going on, and you compare it to St. Martin, Curacao. We're brothers and sisters at the end of the day. And this guy is telling me how the government telling him, yeah, you gotta take off these lights because you got to move and come back. And I mean, Brian, what are you the guy, because of taking off all those lights, he told me he lost 30% of his revenue.
Wow.
His business went down. And he's the guy. I'm honestly saying he's losing hope. The guy is really, because come on, you're losing money and you can't do nothing.
And just for lights.
Just,
Security.
Wow.
and always, Brian, as I always tell you, they always know why not, but they never know why yes.
Okay. But his lights were
And now I
up
got
to,
excuse me.
his lights were up to for security, is
The
that?
decoration, they were decoration, but naturally for security.
Okay.
The more lights you have, the more
Right,
the
right,
thieves stay away.
Okay, right, now the place.
Right, and she had two Bentley yachts. But what I'm saying, Brian, my thing is, the economy is going down. You have to promote the business to bring it back up. I understand there's laws, but we have to Brian, the central bank take out article something there. And the central bank is saying St. Martin economy is going up.
Okay.
St. Martin economy has grown by 5%.
Curacao economy is going down.
Has gone down by 0.1.
And it's keep going down because now the refinery has a problem, and it's keep going down. And you know what's the problem it is? We having the same central bank might affect us also.
Okay.
But the fact is that St. Martin is going up, Curacao is going down. After a horrible hurricane,
Correct.
we are going
Still
up.
going on.
We got to distinguish one thing though. People like, let me take my good brother here. People like Billy D. People like Haresh from Bull Chance. People like Nandwani, the Front Street Boys. People like Ace, Koiman. We have to thank those people for sticking around after such a devastation.
Yeah.
Because, trust me, we didn't have a government. Those people that we had in government, they were horrible.
I gotta say something, no, Daddy.
Go ahead.
I have to say
Go
something,
ahead.
right?
Go ahead.
That I was talking to one of the candidates also that's going for election now. He was elected already, and he said something very, very important. He has family in Curacao also. He says, true, St. Martin had a lot of governments. One thing, St. Martin had 10, 20 governments, whatever. We fight, blah, blah, blah. But one thing the Dutch couldn't do, the Dutch could have, up to this day, could have never infiltrated in St. Martin. And that is what is killing them now.
That's killing them, Curacao.
And in Curacao now, they're already in there because the government is doing so. But they're trying that here in St. Martin and they can't get it done, Brian. Brian, let me tell you something. I talked to a lady someday ago, lady boy. So, shout out to her also. She's listening. And she was telling me that she used to be a SPA candidate long ago. And she said, you know what is sad, Rolex? When St. Martin was nothing, only dot around the place.
Down, please.
She told me ships used to come from Miami once a month in this country. They barely had light and water in this country, Brian. The Dutch never see St. Martin.
Wow.
But now St. Martin is a pearl. They have all kind of problems. Who's corrupt, who's not. Brian ain't no good, Relax ain't no good, Billy ain't no good. They have everything to say. And now that they see the country do so, between all the nice houses,
They want it back.
they want it now.
The same mafia money you're talking about. Okay? Because we had a period in St. Martin where money used to flow into this country, up to now.
Yeah.
I don't have to ask you the source of your money. That's your business. That's not my business. Okay? You came here, when you go to lands and you look down there, it's the envy of the Caribbean.
Yeah.
When you look at those houses, when you look at the casinos, when you look at the vibrant environment,
You know what's beautiful? The jets when you go there.
when you go down there, you see, I came in and I saw every Christmas we have there here,
Yeah.
jets and yachts.
At a certain point, Brian, it didn't have no space for no more jets. They tell them, you gotta go
No,
somewhere
you gotta go
else.
someplace
Go
else. You go
somewhere.
Antigua.
That's a consistent problem we have.
We have.
Yes.
You see?
But Brian, again, as you always say, and my mind run on you when I saw the jets. Where does all this money go? Why does the airport always run into problems? Where all these
That's a
millions
good
is
question.
going?
That's good.
You remember you always
Yeah.
question that? Question that?
My son, I worked at the airport in 1972. And you had days you had to do administration, you had days you had to work in the tower. And when you're doing the administration, it was simple administration. It was landing fee, it was parking fee,
Going to government.
going to the airport. And at that time,
Okay.
it used to be direct to government.
Okay.
Now the airport is the NV. And I really would want the parliamentarians to research and find out over the years what happens to that money.
What going on? Who
You know,
collects?
Because
What's the process?
what happened? Because my son asked me that, and it was a very good question. Because all the years the airport was there and they were building and so on, I want to. The money went all into building. The money was stolen. The money would disappear. I just want to know. I'm not blaming a soul.
Yes. We want to know the track record. Paper trail.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
want to know the money trail.
Yeah.
You know, but when you land on Juliana, when you leave Curacao, Curacao has a 24-hour airport now. From the time I was working at Juliana in 1972, what did us do 24 hours? I don't know.
You know what is sad of talking about that?
It's
Brian?
very sad.
You know what is really sad? Brian, if you go anywhere, you do something or whatever, they take you and they lock you up. I saw an article about the central bank someday. You know, Gyro Bank in Curacao have a lot of problems. Blah, blah, blah. At the end of the day, Brian, we have the same central bank, St. Martin and Curacao.
Correct.
Brian, the amount of scandals that has been going on in the
Oh,
central
God.
bank. Who collected 60,000, 50. Brian had a person they say had a loan of 9,000 guilders, which is 1 million guilders the loan from the bank, and she had a pension of 30,000 guilders. I mean,
A pension.
and the judge is dictating these things, but I see nobody getting locked up or getting heavy sentences.
And you know why?
Why is that?
I am a top advisor of a doctor in Curacao, Dr. Moses. We have an election coming up because we are in an election in our Curacao. And I told Doctor, all of those fancy experts, what are ministers, I don't want to see them. Because all they have learned is how to, within the corporate system, steal
Yes.
and don't get locked up.
They
And they're very good at that.
learn how to set it up.
Oh, the Dutch system has, because it's in the Dutch system they've learned that.
Okay.
Steal and don't get locked up.
Brian, take people money, that deposit money, your little change you make in the bank. They just take their money and do things, pay
Wow.
out people. I mean,
Do what they want with
come
it.
on. And then when you go by the bank, they tell you, oh, you only get 10,000 guilders.
Correct.
You gotta come after for your money.
Yeah, they feel the bank had that.
Billy, you go by the bank and they tell you, you can only get 10,000 guilders of your money.
There's a guy named there's a guy the guy that was OUGS.
I can't remember his name.
Can't remember his name. I'll give you his name in a minute.
Embezzlements.
Could you believe that this guy's salary more than the president of the United States?
You're kidding me. In Curacao?
In Curacao.
A lot of money. A lot of money.
The guy's salary is more than that of the president.
Yeah.
Now, what does a third world country doing paying
Okay.
somebody that kind of? What can you do for that kind of money? They don't talk about your bonuses, and guess what? The Dutch at one point implemented on the islands that we should have a hands-off approach, which means all government companies should be MVs and government should stay away. But boy, they really stay away. When government wanted to go in UTS in Curacao to see what this guy what this guy is doing and how much he's making. They didn't even know his salary.
And when he left, he said, look at Million Gillian, he was a good guy.
No, and the thing that bothered me most, they went to court and the court told them, you can't go in there. Government, people's money, people's legacy. Right now in Curacao, everything they put in the hand on, they're selling. They're selling everything. By the time we get in government, the people won't own nothing.
Brian, one thing I can say, to my father, I don't know how far, what else they can do, but the Dutch has Curacao land. And I don't want that to happen here.
No.
Before we go, because the time is running fast, and I want you to still give us your approach on how you see this election. What is your
opinions? Prediction.
And
well, before
and the best for us to have a not only 4-year government, but effective ministers who can do something for our people in this country.
Before I close, I must extend my sympathy, my deepest sympathy to a cousin of ours. Her mother was my mother's sister, Irene Marlin. My mother was Irene Marlin. Her mother was Emery Marlin. And William Marlin's mother was Zenobia Marlin. So we're 3 first cousins. She just passed a few days ago. And her name was, we just call her Baba, but she's Marlin Fleming. We extend Sandra Marlin, one of our cousins also. Her mother was Emery. Good people. And may God bless her soul. May God bless her soul. The best thing that can happen to St. Martin is a majority government. That's one. That it's going to happen, I don't think so. I believe 10 or 11 seats are going to be shared between National Alliance and UP. 4 seats are going to be shared among the small parties. Personally, I would like the small parties to go in opposition. Let them go in opposition and learn.
Yeah, learn the craft.
Yeah, learn the craft. Take your time and learn the craft. Personally, I would love to see Sylverius Jacobs, which is doing a beautiful job, get together with Rolando, which is doing also a magnificent job. Get together, set up some priorities, and go to work for the next 4 years. That's what I would like to see. There's nothing like an election, because and that's why one of the things that I want this new parliament to do is get rid of screening law. Why?
Get rid or amend?
Even amend. Let's call it amend.
Yes,
Let's amend. Because if a child molester is elected, I don't think you're allowed to be a minister. If you're a person that
you embezzle money already.
You embezzle money already, or you kill people. I'm sorry. You could be a parliamentarian now, but not a minister. But this thing, what's going on now, this ain't no good at all. Let me tell you something. They have a phrase in Latin that goes, Vox populi, vox Dei. The voice of the people is the voice of God. When the people have spoken, my friend, there's nobody should play with that. If the people say, I want William to lead this country, there's nobody should tell William, yeah, but we don't think, what you think is your business. Okay? Because if I go and I dig in your closet, I don't find stuff. Whoever you are, believe me, I will find stuff. Because Clark taught me how to dig. Okay? So what I'm saying, If they vote tomorrow and they say they want Risha, Theo's wife, to lead, that's the person that should lead, because that's the will of the people.
Right.
Because the Dutchess do as if you could do things and get away during an election. Pardon, you do things you can't get away, they're gonna find it, they're gonna dig it up and they're gonna expose it. That's the nice part of an election. It's a fight. It's really, if you were to that meeting last night, I can't judge yet because I still have to see up meeting, I still have to see the others,
Okay.
you know, to say, well, that was a very, very good, and that was better. It was a good meeting because it was well occupied, a lot of people.
Especially in Dutch Quarter where the people are really tired, they really came out.
Yeah.
They came out in numbers. Okay? So we gonna move on now, and
Let me wrap up.
all I can do is ask God to give the people wisdom.
Yeah.
That's all I can.
I would say, Brian, my last words would be to our parliamentarians, our lovely 15 parliamentarians who's going to get elected on 9th of January 2020. Please, guys, I would like if you can, guys, put some good ministers in there, because they are the executive branch. Like my brother Brian always said, country above self. Just make sure our people of St. Martin is good. I'm not telling you cannot come with investors, you cannot come with people to invest in our country. But make sure our people is okay. We don't have to be disadvantaged to advantage the investor. We have to be the ones that will come up on top. Of course that the investor will make his money, because that's his ultimate goal. But make sure our people is good.
All top jobs should be ours, and if they're not ours, we gotta be compromised.
Alright, Brian?
St. Martin people, that's our time for today. Thank you for listening. Election is next week. Please, if you have your voting card, please go out and vote. If you didn't get it as yet, go and look for your card and make sure you go and cast your vote. Remember, life is all about choices.